Greetings and salutations to all you folks out there. That was as close as I've ever come to actually starting the stream when a song was over, so there you go. Smooth transition. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at Cauldron Small. This is actually a map that I like quite a bit. It's got some interesting play involved because, yes, there's a ton of choke points, but there are so many choke points that the map almost plays like an open plane, kind of. It's a weird one. We're going to watch a game. This is smack dab in the middle of the average Joe's rankings between 1,000 and 1,600. And then we're going to play a round or two. Hopefully you'll join me for that after the cast. Let's go ahead and introduce the teams, and then we will get right into this. I just got to make sure that everything is pulled up exactly like I need it to be. There we go. I can see all of you lovely fellows in the chat over there when you comment. Whether or not I will actually be able to pay attention to it when I am going is entirely another matter. On the north side, we have Bias. He is going UEF, Double Land Factory to begin. This guy is going Cybran. He is Land Factory first, probably an Air Factory there. We've got Soil Worker, Land first, Air second. Hydro Build is a must on this map, and as you can see, we got an adjacent power generator there to make these two T2 mexes cheaper to upgrade on the power front. Then we got Beast Mode Guns going UEF on the right flank. So that is 2 UEFs and 2 Cybrans. Have to see how they do without much faction diversity. Kirov is going Cybran. Then we've got another Cybran for Reincarna. Maybe Reincarnation, something like that. I am not entirely sure. Maybe another language. Mech Machine is going Cybran. Would have thought he'd go UEF and get some Mech Marines out, but maybe that is not his cup of tea. And then on the left, we have the one and only Aeon player in this game. That would be Zardos, and Seraphim is nowhere to be found. That's okay, though, because they are alien scum after all. So, this map has no large reclaim at all. I am holding down Control and Shift, and as you can see, there are no indicators. However, there are a lot of trees to reclaim. So in the midst of the trees, there are some little green rocks that may provide you a little boost of between 5 and 10 mass, but there's not going to be anything super significant. On the right side, we got our first engagement here. Beast Mode Guns fending off a couple of lowly mantis that were trying to get all up in his base. Never a good thing when you got bugs in your base. And then on the left side, it looks like ACU is also pushing over there. So, somewhat of a meta going on here. You've got ACUs pushing up, sitting out on top of the mesa on this side, and maybe you can build a tack launcher or something over there that can overlook the valley and devastate some things. Couple of air units out. Honestly, kind of surprising that there's not a T1 bomber by now. Ah, there's one. It just hasn't left to book it across the map quite yet. Got a couple of mantis engaging over here as well. So, the dealio with this map is that it is just big enough to separate everyone and let the warfare scale up. And it is just small enough to keep things from getting incredibly super turtly. Yes, things do get turtly on occasion here, but you're going to have to watch your back because you can still be shanked rather easily. Beast Mode Gun throwing down a couple of T1 land factories over there and another group on this side in order to get his production scaled up. He's already got a T2 mechs working on another. Getting a little bit of reclaim in the back and throwing down some power generators there as well. Pretty typical builds all the way around. We did see 4th Air Factory from Bias, so these guys are building their own air units across the board, not relying on a singular air player, which is honestly a pretty good idea because on this map, there is not a single protected zone where someone can tech to T3 air immediately. It's kind of every man fends for himself and keeps some mobile units on hand because this is a problem. Run-bys are a real thing that happens, and if you only have stationary defenses, you will not be able to come to your teammates' aid when some skittering mantis get all back in their bases. Over here on the left, we've got a few more units online. Unfortunately, they are the rather flimsy Auroras, which were not kited out of the way efficiently enough. Those strikers going to be able to deal with that entire grouping and then retreat back across the gap. Over here, it looks like we're setting up for a major spam war with Soil Worker already having 6-7 land factories going down. and he has got quite the number of Mantis on the front line already. Now, the yellow commander, Reincarna, is in the back here. He is getting the gun upgrade, which might come in very, very handy later on. But for now, he does not have enough units to hold back this little group of Mantis that has claimed a mass extractor. Now, it is going to run into those right there. Might not be quite so lucky, but the damage is done, even though it was not super substantial. On this side, looks like Kirov is going for T2. It's a little bit of a different approach between the two Cybern players on the south side. And Bias snagging the gun upgrade as well. He is going to try to use it on all of these units. That is a very wise choice as UEF, because it will mean that your commander is nigh on invulnerable to the hordes of Auroras that may assault your ACU. You'll be able to one-shot, one-kill every single one of the Aeon T1 units, and your range will match or exceed that of the Aurora, which is typically the problem that most people have. Auroras can and do kite your ACU if it is unupgraded. Kind of a fail of a pass for that bomber. The bombs were dropped prematurely. Only one Aurora killed. Should have been 2 or 3 or 4 with the area of effect of that bomber. And on the right side, Beast Mode Guns grabbing gun upgrade as well. Of course, I guess he wouldn't be living up to his name if he did not go for said upgrade. You've got a Cerberus turret going down for Kirov. That should be a good deterrent for the gun upgrade. He'll be able to plink away at all the T1 units and deal a fairly good amount of damage over time to the ACU should it walk too far forward. And another pushback over here for the UEF player. Bias shoving back those Auroras, putting Zardos in his place. Dang, space hippies. Need to get out of town. T1 Engineers finishing off a T2 Mechs upgrade there. Looking at the sidebar, it looks like the economy lead is in the hands of Mech Machine, rather. Maybe not. Everybody is flipping with the reclaim coming in. Most people are reasonably close to each other, so I can't really call a significant advantage for any one guy. Reincarna does have that gun upgrade. He is pushing up into the build power of Soil Worker, who did go for T2. He's getting a point defense down to try and deny that. That's kind of the thing with T2 versus gun. If the T2 has time to prepare, the T2 wins every time. And if the gun has the initiative, if the other person has just finished their T2 upgrade and doesn't have a bunch of point defense down already, holy cow, we have Fire Beetles. No, Soil Worker, run away! There are interceptors there trying to save him, but that is going to be a detonation. Mech Machine pulling out those Fire Beetles from the midpoint here and nailing that commander. Overcharge was too slow. Yes, it was. Honestly, it's hard to know how to prepare for those things. You can try to ground fire your commander so he's already facing the right direction, but you have to be prepared for that. You can build wall sections to try to keep the Fire Beetles from getting to you, but one beetle detonation will kill all of the wall sections. So you might end up screwed that way too. It's hard to know. Beetles drop next to me, but the comm would not fire its overcharge. More than likely because of the rotation. Alright, Beast Mode Guns falling back a little bit. He's got one vet on his comm. 5k health. Reincarna moving it towards his position. We've got no more opponent on the center right. So that means we've got a 2 versus 1 Beast Mode Guns versus Reincarna and Kirov. The bad thing here is that Reincarna is going to be able to pressure this commander with the gun comm and the T1 units backing it up. And then Kirov, should he choose to do so, will be able... Stuck off map all game. What? Not entirely sure what that's all about. Okay. The T2 commander should be pushing up with the gun comm and establishing defenses as they go so that they can consume all of this territory and then hold it, which is the most important thing. Another T2 upgrade going down for Beast Mode Guns, getting that economy up. He's burning off his mass while he's waiting for his build power to come up. Radar going down. That'll keep his ACU well fed with intel, able to hit everything headed his way. And there's 2 pillars versus a Rhino. Overcharge is going to finish off the Rhino, but another one has moved up to take its place. We do have 2 vet on that commander now, Reincarna on 2 vet as well, and the Cybern ACU does have more regen than the UEF. You're hearing a lot of popping when I speak. What does that... I need a further descriptor. Like, it's capping and fuzzing out, or my voice is dropping out. That would be welcome intel. Mech Machine has got a missile launcher up that is going to begin firing right back here at this guy's base. I love this guy's name because I can just talk about this guy all I want, and the name is correct. Well, it must be just him because other people are saying no. So I'm going to move my microphone back. I've been trying to find a new position for the microphone because I did not realize in my last about 2 weeks of cast, my microphone has been capping because I guess I had the sensitivity up too high and it was too close to my face. But whatever, I'm trying to get it back right. Okay, so radar is down. Beast Mode guns being hit from all sides. He's got green with the air cover and fire beetles coming in. We've got purple with units. We've got yellow with units. And everything is descending upon him. Thankfully, his teammate, this guy, is sending over some units. Will hopefully protect his commander at least a little bit. We are at 58 out of 65 kills for the veterancy. So he should be able to get vet very, very easily. That'll dump him another couple of thousand health and a little bit more regen. So that will make him a fair bit more survivable. There's the fire beetles. Where are you guys going? You're just sitting there. That makes me nervous. It means that anyone could die next. On the left, it looks like we have a total stalemate. We've got quite a few T2 units over here, but there are a couple of T2 point defense and a double gun comm in the way of them coming into the base. I would definitely stay away from that commander as well, because the Aeon double gun comm is a tough son of a gun to kill. That TML is still firing away, but we now have multiple TMD down. They're going to be able to shoot that down without a problem. And then as before, the double team on this side is strong. But this guy's going to be pulling in quite a bit more mass per tick now. He's got that second base under his belt. He's got the land factories up to spam all of these units out. And he should be able to give good protection to Beast Mode Guns, who has actually got a mobile flak next to his commander. That is something that I often forget to send next to my ACU. And that is probably the only thing protecting him from the fire beetles sitting right over here. If that transport came within range of the flak, one pass, all the fire beetles would die on the bottom of the transport because they do take damage when the flak impacts the transport. Okay, lots of TMD down. We do have a T2 power generator out that is very, very exposed. Be interesting if the fire beetles could maybe get around the outside edge, although there is flak over here as well. That would be a very worthy target. One fire beetle, one kill on that P-Gen. You could even drop the fire beetles over here and just book it over there with the incredibly high run speed of those units. Looks like he has got 4 and a deceiver, so that is going to be invisible. And ping is worthy because we do have a brick on the field. So Karov has moved to T3 land. He's got 2 bricks out, more streaming in from the back. He's got a heavily assisted T3 HQ right there on the front line, able to get those units forward much more quickly. And now we're going to see all of these move over to the left to intercept Zardos' units that were trying to make a run by into the base. And Zardos himself moving up here with that double gun comm, trying to land a couple of kills on these mobile missile launchers. I like the Mongoose. Mongoose are one of those units I cringe when I see people build them because most of the time people don't take the time to use them correctly. But Mongoose in the hands of a good player versus an Aeon opponent are utterly devastating because the Mongoose are able to outrange the Auroras, the mainline T1 tank. They do very well versus Obsidians because they're significantly faster and they do a lot of damage. And here we're seeing Bias with his gun T2 comm inside a mobile shield, push back Zardos, who was thinking he was going to get up in this build power, but it is not meant to be. There's the Fire Beetles on the move. Over here, it looks like Beast Mode is on 4 veterancy. Anxious to see where those go. He was chasing down the bricks to overcharge. He's still threatened by a multitude of T2 units. Whether or not... There it is. Corsairs. Nope, hold on. Mech Machine. Yes, Corsairs from the back. Was so preoccupied with Fire Beetles and units over here that I forgot about those that I saw building up here. This guy doing a very fantastic job of sniping the guy with the Fire Beetles. If you're going to pick one guy to get rid of, the guy who is already Fire Beetled at least one other person is probably a good place to start. Beast Mode Gun, now on 5 veterancy, he's got 22,000 health potential, but he has no more vet to fall back on if he drops low, so he's going to have to be very careful about managing his health. He's got a radar up. The bricks, unfortunately, can kite an ACU, but there he goes, landing the overcharge on that brick, and now the deed is done. We've got T2 gunships moving up on the right side. Maybe, just maybe, they'll be able to kill that ACU. That ACU has been quite the pain for the Southside team, killing off everything that they try to send up there to wreck that base. Although, yes, they did make some headway wrecking the base. It is not that much, and the ACU is still standing. It is a 3-on-3 game with 3 fully developed economies and 1 not doing so hot. On the south side, we have 3 fully developed economies and 1 that is completely abandoned, but they should be able to reclaim right there and gain a pretty significant amount of mass. Is that a Harbinger? That is a Harbinger. The brave Harby darting up to the front. Gonna kill off every last one of those flapjacks. Yes, it is. And then maybe escape. Nope, he is going to dive right headfirst into the T2 units and meet his doom. Beast Mode Guns down to 14,000 health. There is another brick moving up on the base, and now we have Vipers assaulting the HQ. TMDs are not going to help you, Beast Mode. Why are you doing that to yourself? TMD versus Vipers is a bad investment. That is a T3 HQ upgrade coming for Bias, which means we may start to see Percivals. That would work out fantastically well versus the Harbies that we're already seeing across the map. T3 PGen. If you're wondering why people would be building a T3 PGen when they're going for a land build, my answer to that is shields. The critical mainline Aeon units, the Harbinger and the Obsidian, both require power to maintain their shields. If you do not have that power, if you start stalling, your units are much, much less effective. So the T3 PGen is 1 unit that you can build and just not have to worry about it anymore. The Obsidians burn 10 power apiece, which is not too terribly much, and the Harbinger burns 25 apiece. But when you think about it, you have 100 Harbingers on the map. That is 1 T3 PGen fully utilized. Beast Mode Guns taking a ton of damage on this side. Double overcharge there, reducing the damage potential, and another overcharge landed on the 3rd brick. That comm is going to survive yet again. But there are a couple of loyalists that got into the back of the base here. Why are they not shooting the mass extractors? That is my question. Very strange behavior there. A clash of the Cyber and T2 units. A couple of bricks in the back here are going to be the deciding factor there. Tanking that damage, dealing out 375 damage apiece. They're going to be able to waltz right back into this base. This is why there's not many units. This guy upgraded all 7 of his factories to T3 at one time, and he's got bricks coming. Corsairs coming in to try to defend this position, but it's not going to work out too well considering that Yellow has mixed in a lot of flak with his units. Done a pretty dang good job on his unit mixture there. If these factories can just stay alive long enough to get these bricks out, This is all going to change. There we go. 7 bricks simultaneously hitting the field. That is going to be a devastating blow to the forces that are in this base. Reincarna, I'm sure, cringing in his seat. Holy cow, I had all of this advantage, and then it all just disintegrated in the face of an army of bricks. Which, come to think of it, is the downfall of a lot of things in life. Harbinger taking the full weight of that attack. Both of the Percivals focus fired on it. And now the rest will be shredded. Not sure why he's advancing instead of retreating. That is a weird one. ACU now has the shield upgrade. That's going to give him 30,000 health on top of the 16,000 on his commander. He's going to be able to get quite a few overcharges off before he can be whittled down to size. Oh crap. Well, there it is, folks. Totally missed an ACU death. Corsairs from Kirov. They could not kill him with land, so they had to come in with air. Kirov, you're calm, invincible. Beast mode gun. GG, about time. A lot of bricks were hurt in the event that unfolded. That is right. That is damn straight. I wonder exactly how many bricks he killed. Many, many Corsairs coming down on Reincarna. Down to about 2/3 health and lost his shield. There's a lot of interceptors in the back, but no anti-air. Oh my word. Reincarna down to the Corsairs. He had all of this mobile flak in the back here, but he was not able to get it over in time. So that is 2 deaths back to back on this side. Will it turn the tables? I'm not entirely sure. This has kind of been running neck and neck, although I think that may have done it, honestly. Now both of these center slots are missing. That was the double eco commander that just died. So that means we have 2 players on the outside versus 2 well-established economies with massive T3 production. I am not entirely sure how they win this. I don't see a good path to victory. Loyalists versus the stampeding horde of bricks. Not going to end well, my friends. Not going to end well. The bricks shall march on. And it looks like Kirov is going to fold. Make another 2 and be ready. What is he saying to make? I see the T3 P-Gen going down, but I doubt that's what he was referring to. Bricks coming down on the build power on the right side expansion. Kirov going to lose that foothold on the front end as well. Percival's moving forward a little bit, but 3 Harbingers and a couple of Oblivion turrets are going to match. Percival's land their shots, and Zardos is down. Man. 3 ACU deaths back to back to back, and that is going to call it, folks. We've got Kirov falling back in the face of that brick army, and I don't think he has got anything that he's going to be able to stop it with. That is going to be it. So now you guys can see what I was saying. Cauldron plays out a little oddly. We are going to be playing it no share, just like this game was played. Corsairs trying in the back there, but it is too little too late. North side wins. So that is Cauldron. You got to get your base established. There's a little bit of reclaim here and there to get your mexes upgrade. You've got to have mobile units, not static defenses, because static defenses can be walked around. And that is pretty much all there is to it. Let me get out of here. We will host up a game and play one ourselves. Host up on FAF, and that was Cauldron Small. Way up here. Should I choose one of the versions? Someone in chat inform me as to what these are. I've got Cauldron Small EP V2, so that's probably like a 6v6, or a 5v5, which I'm not too terribly keen on. And then I've got Cauldron Small version 1B. I'm gonna go for just the original Cauldron Small, I think. No. Let me go 1B. I think that's the one that was in the replay. All right. Hosted. Okie dokie then. Got random slots, random faction, north versus south. And my settings are all correct. Share till death, yada yada yada. We're good. Fantastic. Fan-flippin-tastic. There's the mech machine himself. Apparently he saw that game unfolding and decided to get in on another set of action. Or maybe he's just jumping in because he likes the map. Who really knows? But we're going to launch this one out.
Group disbanded.
Dun 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 do 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 do. My Mario is atonal. There are so many little half-step jumps in the Mario ditty. I'd have to listen to it several times. I've never listened to it enough times back to back to actually sing the melody out. Everybody knows the beat. I don't know many people who can actually 100% nail the melody. Although I played it enough as a kid, I really should know it, but life is what it is. All right, Levitican, get in here. Yeah, this comment, one of your Dawn of War 2 vids got put on the official page. I was trying to figure out, like, I was looking at YouTube analytics, and there was 1 hour where I had just this absurd number of views come through. And I couldn't figure out why. And then I'm looking at it, and it's the Dawn of War video of all things that is that's getting all these views. And then I realized that it had been tweeted out and posted to the official Gears of War page. Or not Gears of War, Dawn of War. So that was kind of weird, honestly. But hey, maybe it'll bring a bunch of people who play Dawn of War over to the channel, and they'll see all of the awesome Supcom vids, and then we'll get some more people joining the community. That is the best case scenario here. Okay, I need to get YouTube chat back up because I've been sifting through various things in the background. All right, if you are not on the South team, please be a gentleman and disconnect from the stream so that I am not feeding you free intel. And as we all know, anyone who ghosts the stream is a scumbag. I say that without any qualifications and without any regrets. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's discuss our master plan. Aha! You thought I was going to discuss the master plan, but I know some of you haven't X'd out yet. Alright, so I'm Seraphim, which is unfortunate. I wish that had not happened to me. T3 tanks are going to be hard to get along with in this, but maybe, just maybe, we can make it work with a super aggressive commander push. On our team, we have Aori, we've got Levitican, and on the far side, we have Vampiric Fish. I do believe we are going to die. We have Roke, who is 100% proof positive guaranteed to only think about sniping me. We have Roscoe Scope, who has also made that clear, and they have the 1600 player. So I am resigned. I am going to die. That is all there is to it. And I'll just try to make the best of it. Alright, so what do we do? What do we do? Let's build 3 P-gens back up and go for 2 more land factories here. I think that's what I do. You assist him, you over here. Dink, dink. And reclaim. I do need to get up to the front at some point and lock down all that reclaim as well. Alright, get up there and assist. I'm going to try to get these 3 factories online ASAP and then make a dive for the front. The double adjacency is kind of nice on this, honestly. Let's see, you move over there and assist, and you start building. Thank you very much. And you start moving forward We're going to go scout and 5 tanks and move forward. That works. Good, good, good. And you're going to walk. Get up to the front. You two. Haha, he walked the Mech Marine right into the ACU. I see you going around the outside edge there. Man, talk about being a tryhard. See, you two assist that. Because apparently you did not finish. There we go. You can come back here just in case that fails. And we're good. Alright. We're going to go for some P-Gens. We're going to go for an energy storage. We're going to go for some more P-Gens. And we're going to go for a T2 mass extractor upgrade. You walk over here. Grab that. Walk up. Grab that. Land factory. Land factory. Land factory. One of which will build an engineer, which we will use to get that Hydra. Alright, there we go. Onward and forward. Aha, I have an anti-air unit. You thought you were going to get away. Oh, crap. Dadgummit. Well, at least I have another right there. Okay. I will need to build some air at some point, I think. Because I don't know that I'm going to be able to depend on an air player emerging. You do that. Start going around there. Thank you. Just going to do my own protection. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so we're going to fall back just a little bit. Make sure our units are clumped. And then run forward. Get him! Oh, that's air. I'm going to leave that one alone. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, there are more Mantis there than I thought there were. So let's back up. Let's back up. We've got engineers doing that. And we got you going T2. Crap! Roscoe, why are you assisting him? Why are you bringing more torment? Alright, you need to build Hydro and a radar ASAP. Is anyone on the north side? Aori is Cybran. Dragon is Cybran. Okay. So there is one Cybran on the north side. We could potentially get Fire Beetled here, which is something that I would rather not have happen. Okay. So Reclaim coming in on that side. I'm gonna let you finish and grab that. We're just gonna kind of stay in control of the plateau here. Which, yes, does have some rocks and various other reclaimables on it. So that is fine and dandy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I see you over there. Strictly Interceptors, and that is an ACU with a gun upgrade. It does look like a gun upgrade. I'm going to back up. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. Alright. You've got that done. Let's go T2. Stop bombing me! I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, at least we're directly versus the Cybern player, so I don't have to worry about him coming at me from the side or something. Oh, get out of here. Let me go get that. I did not realize that this had scaled to that point. There we go. See, this is what I have to worry about on a consistent basis. Oh, there's teamwork, and then there's everybody. Let's pick on Brink. Let's see. You okay? I need an anti-air. There we go. Please kill him. Thank you. Alright, you're 70-ish%. I'm not going to pause you, even though I'm going to power stall. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see if we can get through right here. Because there's a rather large quantity of units moving in that direction. Alright, we're going to stop you and start making tanks. Let's see if we can get up right here. Because that's going to be interesting if we can actually bypass this and get up there. Alright, so we've got our T2 comm. Let's go for a T2 P-Gen. Good lord! Why is there still a bomber back here? Alright, we're just going to do this. Try to suck up some trees, get a little reclaim. Alright, I need to pull back on this one because there's the commander. Alright, so I've got 2 ACUs on my side. Roscoe is sending bombers by the dozen over here, which is quite annoying. And yellow is folding in front of Roke, which is pretty predictable, seeing as there's a 500 rank discrepancy. Every once in a while, you end up with these games where the balance is just hilariously bad. And I think this is one of them. Like, I'm not actually sure how it's even possible to come out of this. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to go T2. You guys need to make a radar. So that's a thing. That would be a T2 point defense, which is now pushing me. Grab all of our T1 factories and come here. Air back up just a little bit. Don't follow him. Thank you. Alright. Well, this is problematic. This is very problematic. Let's go gun upgrade. And another T2 gen. And another storage. And I'm just gonna try to bum rush this thing. Because if I don't get a kill on this side or do something that will eliminate the threat, then let's stop you. There we go. Lots more power at our disposal. If I don't do something to stop all of this mess, then we're just going to fold up and crumble. Let's see. Back up a little. Try to stay out of the point defense. There we go. Come over to this side. Thank you. Throw down one T2 point defense. I'll just kind of discourage things from taking an ugly turn here. Like they already have. At least I'm getting some reclaim. That's the good thing here. Pull you back. There we go. Got the T2. Now the question is, should I go attack launcher or nano? Probably nano. Nano is going to be more effective, I think, in this kind of situation. Let's pull you back. We're going to get that up, and then we're going to do T2 radar. Alright, we're 100% T2 now. We're going to go T2 on you. We're going to heavily assist. And do that. Alright. Things are looking halfway decent. Let's go ahead, grab a couple more of these. You guys are reclaiming good. Alright. Going out there. That's probably Mr. ACU moving forward. Establishing another beachhead with which to advance. Back up. Where's my arty? There's my arty. Let's go kill that T1 point defense. And all my tanks said, let's go to the left. What just stunned me? Is that a bomb? Probably Medusa Fire. Probably Medusa Fire. Alright, you're going to come back on to protect all of this stuff. We've got 700 power overflow. Let's get the nano regen upgrade with full assistance. And we'll cut the shield to improve our time. Glad I had that radar there. That's all I can say. Move this over, get that. That one artillery is going to win this thing. Oh, hold up. Levitican? Oh, crap. That's another one of our guys. This is almost to the point where I'm just like, where I would almost prefer a rehost. Because the bad here is astoundingly bad. Let's see if I can get one kill over here. The good thing about it is that Thams are going to be slightly stronger brute force than the Mantis are, and crap, that's an ACU, so I'm gonna back up. What are you getting? I don't know if that's gun or T2. Either way, it's probably bad for us. Alright, let's walk forward. We got 2 flaks to protect ourselves with. We're going to have some Ilshivas moving forward. Stop you and start getting engineers, and stop you and start getting engineers. And we will restart our shield again. Okay. Now we're making some progress. Hello, T1 bombers. So nice to see you. Alright. Let's find a commander and see what kind of carnage we can cause. Alright, we're going to send those 2 Ilshivas to that side. Oh, dang. He's got a attack launcher. That's okay.
Commander under attack.
Crap.
Commander under under attack.
Man, he got the last one off too. Dadgummit. And there's another attack launcher right there. Freaking A. They're gonna shred my eco. I'm 25 in the hole, but I've got a lot of reclaim coming in. That's good. Let's see if I can trap someone. I'll leave my flak right there. All of you guys, let's just go park. Shall we? Yes. There we go. Ah, dang it.
Commander under attack.
Off on a bad spot. Okay, so this might actually work. We gotta get rid of that ASAP.
Commander under attack.
Hello, T2 unit. I would love to overcharge you. Thank you.
Commander under attack.
All I want's one kill. All I want is one freaking kill. That's it.
Under attack enabled. Commander under attack enabled. Commander under attack.
Well, now my flak's gonna die. Crap. Come on, just one kill. One little kill. That's all I'm asking for. All I am asking for.
Commander under attack.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Commander under attack.
Get the T2 point defense. Thank you. And now's the bad thing. I can't actually see what I'm doing. I'm at 4,000 health, though. That's not good. There we go.
Commander under attack.
He's blocking my overcharges. Oh, come on. That was seriously the worst balanced game I've seen in a long time. Although, well, no, three bricks is not going to do it. 3 bricks is not going to do it. Yup, overcharge, and unbalanced comes out ahead. Oh my goodness. Ah. Why not turn off the bloom? Yeah, that's true. I could do that when I'm playing. It looks prettier when a lot of the things that bloom does make the game look way better. And I like running bloom when I'm casting. But you're right. In certain situations, I wish that you could turn off the bloom just for the nukes, because the nukes are so overdone with the bloom. But it is what it is. All right, vote it up in chat. Do you want to stay here and watch the rest of this game, or do we want to bail and host another one? Because I do have time to get another game in. Staying or leaving, staying or leaving. Paying attention to the chat. I actually need to scroll up here. Yeah, the comment up there, George Rogers. I hope he wrecks Brink. And then Blast Chilled, or not Blast Chilled, Dead for D. Now you know why Guile doesn't do this. Exactly. I've talked before about the curse of the caster. And I try not to make a big point about it because it really sounds like overblown complaining. Which to a certain extent it is, because you know what you're getting into when you do this kind of thing. But, yeah. I was... Pretty much the entirety of that game was a 2 versus 1. Because I had Roscoe with the bombers, and then ground troops from Cyanide Dragon. And then, of course, in the past, both of their ACUs were right there. It just makes it a little frustrating to deal with sometimes, but when you get a good game in and you can get good plays, it is all worth it. Leave. The votes are for leaving because this game might as well be done. I think you're right. We've got Titans all the way in the back. Everything is pretty well wrapped up. All right, I'm going to head out. Do we want to play on Cauldron again, or do we want to play something else? Let me see. Let's see here. Good play on the new Zeta Wonder. That is such a funky looking map. Really is. Okay. Let's do... Okay, quick straw poll here I'm going to set up. Would we rather do Phantom on Desert Arena, or would we rather do just an actual Gap of Rohan game? Or, crap, I had one other option and I can't remember what it was. What was it? We could jump in the 64 ACUs over there that Frenzy is hosting. That might be fun. Let's go crash his party. Yeah. There we go. Rambonia EP. I'm not playing Shards. Shards takes so freaking long to play. You know what? I will host Zeta Wonder. I will host Zeta Wonder. Well, yeah. I've never played on Zeta Wonder, so I'm going to do it just to see what it is. Do I have it? Sorry to change my mind so much. Oh, Zone Control. That one's fun too. I don't have it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, I do have it. It's New Zeta Wonder. Okay. That makes more sense. Port connect. Get out. FAF. The new Zeta Wonder. Bam. Host game. Shards and Betrayal Ocean are definitely underplayed, but it's because it takes such a massive time investment to play them. The last Shards that I played was probably at least 6 months ago. if not more.
Formed.
And
Formed.
yeah,
Group formed.
trying to remember how long it was. I think I was in it for like 2.5 hours because somebody had a laggy PC, which is the other issue. It was like an hour and 20 minutes of game time that took 2+ hours to play, and I just ran out of time to play. I couldn't finish. I had to leave. So, I mean, a lot of times it's not even worth it like that. Okay, so we have an 1800. Eesh. And Cyanide Dragon's PC is going to be way too slow. If you don't know the ID on your CPU, then I really doubt your word that you actually have a really fantastic CPU.
Group formed.
AMD 3.7 gigahertz. It could be an Athlon. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am very sorry, but I don't want to play a really, really laggy game.
Group formed.
And 300 is a bit too low. Where did V go? I don't specifically hate AMD just because it's AMD, but AMD happens to be very bad at running Forged Alliance unless you have a very overclocked or the newest of the AMD chips. And it's just I would rather have a smooth running game. Let's just put it that way. X. We have two 800s. Oh no, we only have one 800. But we have a 1000 and an 1100, and it will probably put the 800 on the 1800s team. So, yeah. There we go. And of course, everyone can't connect. Kick player. Kick player. I cannot click. Kick. Alright, George, you need removed. There he goes. Launch. Alright. Are we taking bets on how smoothly this runs? Again, if you are on the left side / north side team, please abandon the stream. Please abandon the stream right now. Don't want any of those lousy, no good cheaters around. Oh crap. I don't want to walk for the factory. There we go. I hate it when that happens. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. All right, Heaven is begging me to raid with the Mech Marine, so I'll do it. I don't care if it's unbalanced in our direction, because it was so unbalanced in their direction last time that it's time to have something for ourselves. All right, so Heaven is on our team this time. That's nice. All right, we're going to be a little bit slow. but it'll be alright. Okay, so I've got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 mexes that I should have steady access to. Alright, assist that. Go for 4. Move up. Go Air Factory. And walk forward. And Heaven is going for a T1 bomber, and I am going to get a Mech Marine across, and this is going to be cruel and unusual punishment. Holy cow. Alright, so you assist, and you go to the back. Oh my goodness. Oh, V is going to get shut down. Well, maybe not. See what I can do here. Oh no! Crap! He reacted properly! No! Well, I'll leave radar coverage over there anyway. Well, that's awful. Okay. That, go on a reclaim binge, you go over there. You mex, reclaim binge, you go over there. We get a lot of air up. Definitely get some units up there super duper quickly. V is running across because I did not realize that there was that much mass in the middle. Oh crap. V is going to get some stuff up. That is for sure. Alright, I'm going to try to scout out the rest of this side. You are going to grab that mass extractor and that mass extractor. And you guys can go that way. You're going to come up here, build a radar right up there. I'm going to try to do that number. Let's see. You guys, I'm going to do that and that. The power stall. Okay. I'm going to forward a T2 mechs now. Yes, we can. Start streaming some tanks up to the north side. Actually, if we pin it off there... Nope, nope, nope. There is a back way. So we need to pin it over there. There we go. We run up, see if there's any of this left. It doesn't look like there is. Yep, ACU got every last little bit of it. Dadgummit. And now he is fleeing. Fleeing the premises. How much is that rock worth? 138. Not really that much. Come down there for that. What am I hearing shooting? That right there. There's a mantis. Okay. So you guys need to come over here and assist. You need to come over here. You need to go for T1 tanks. On that side. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. See if we can head off this little unit right here. That's why we have radar, folks. Kill it! Kill it with fire! Looks like center didn't get their mass either. Ouchie wawas. Not good. So we're going to be on a super hardcore mass disadvantage on this side. It'll be alright though. And you, after you get those, you're going to build a handy-dandy land factory, a radar that is even handier, and then get some of this reclaim. Good freaking dealio. Alright, so I am kind of nervous about what is going to be coming at me from that side, so I'm going to go ahead and drop a T2, which I realize fully is going to put me in a fairly severe mass stall. That's alright. We need a couple of tanks. Over to that side, and we're going to go for another T2 Mex upgrade, which is going to put us in an even harder mass stall, because this one is going to get assisted by a group of engineers. So, at least it'll be quick. A couple of Mantis on that side. Hopefully we can get a lockout here. If we can lock out, which is actually what Heaven is working towards, is just keeping V away from this mass. V has already got 3 T2 mass extractors, and that is mostly due to this mess, this fiasco right here. And also this probably caused some overflow. That was Mech Machine, the 1600, getting that in line. Ouch. For real, though. Okay. Let's go see what we can do with this. If those are patrolling, we should be able to kill it pretty easily. You're not getting up in here. What are you even trying for? What are you even trying for, man? Alright, T2 Max complete. Going to assist. You go to this side now. I'm going to go upgrade all of you, but in reality, we're actually only upgrading one of you. Auto upgrade mechanic, basically. That is an unupgraded commander with a single solitary land factory to support it. Is probably going to go T2 land with that much of a mech's advantage there. I made a mistake sending all of my inties. That was bad. He has a lot of interceptors. Okay. So maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to do something useful here. So T2 transport, that means shenanigans are afoot. He's Aeon. What kind of shenanigans could he have? This is an interesting question. Alright. Gotta save my one engineer alive. At least V keeps failing to get that up. Let's go for a T2 gen, maybe? Yes. And a shield. Let's go ahead and throw an engineer in the mix on one of these. There we go. You assist him. Thank you very much. Okay. Not too shabby. Oh crap. Heaven is transporting. What did you get? Did you get gun upgrade? You did, didn't you? You probably got double gun. And now you're going to force him out of that upgrade. Alright, let's see if I can loop around him. Oh, crud. That's not going to work. T2 gunship coming in. Oh, this is glorious. Heaven is just pounding him. Pounding him hard. Is he building that for me? I mean, I'm not going to complain if he is, but... Fantastic. Alright, he has more Mantis than I thought he did. This is not good over here. Holy cow. Unbalance is moving in to help on that side, but this just got owned over here. Absolutely positively. He does have a T2 factory, which is nice, but it looks like he's only built the one engineer so far. One engineer and one rhino. V paused it and didn't realize that he did. That's hysterical. Alright, we gotta pull all units over. All units respond. I gotta try to save Heaven alive on this one. Oh, V. Oh, beautiful! He's got more tanks. Heyo. Let me see if I can block some fire off of his commander. There we go. And you fine fellows, let's make an E storage, which we have no E to fill, but that's beside the point. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, don't do that. He's going for the mutual KO. Oh, good lord. Really, dude? Back, back, back. Okay. Well, let's go back here. D2P gen's almost done. This game, V. Oh my goodness. Alright, we gotta get this. Come on, finish, 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 finish. There we go.
Commander under attack.
Fantastic.
System enabled.
Why are you building? Oh. Well, Unbalanced is dead. That's not good. But it's not the end of the world either, so hopefully we'll be able to pull something out of this. I have way too much mass. Please and thank you. Let's get flak. Let's get radar. Get another point defense. Good lord, what is going on down there? No! Aori's down as well, so we killed V and they killed two of ours. Well, crap. I'm gonna get a very rich group of reclaim right there, though. That's good. Alright, so far, basically I found out that everyone is ahead on economy. So, we need to do something to catch up on that. Let's go ahead and build a T1 land factory there. It'll give us access to some more reclaim. We're going to guard this right here in hopes that we can deny reclaim at least for a little bit. Hello, engineers, incoming in hopes of bright, glorious futures filled with mass. You're gonna die. Alright, so I am very, very far out front, which might not be super great. Why is he typing OC? Because Heaven is versus a Rhino. He is way over to the side with only his commander. And holy cow, this is about to turn bad. Let's go T2. This is too much on my mass income, that is for sure. Once I get this shield up, I will no longer be building loads and loads of bullcrap, so that should probably help. Well, I've got that reclaim. Let's do this number here. I must have come off. Yes, 2 of my mechs has finished upgrading as well. And that one is about to. Let's do this number. There we go. We got T2. We're going to go 2 T2 supports. Over to this side. And we're going to make nothing but rhinos. Not rhinos, pillars. Pillars. My goodness, what am I doing to myself? Calling out the wrong one. I just realized that I am clumping my engineers around an explosive building. Because pro. That's why. Okay, so I've got flak, I've got a shield. Ooh! A Chief Jaguar has a strap bomber. That is not going to end well for them. Oh, good lord. Oh, 2 T2P gens. The radar. Hit on the ACU. This is all just awful for them. I'm gonna just start reclaiming this side. I think that's what I should do over here. There's NGs. Let's just make 5 of everything. Get a T2 mass extractor upgrade right there and right there. Oh crap. He made it to the back. Ah! No! How dare you! Leave my mechs alone! Don't kill it! Well, he killed it. At least my pillars are faster than his rhino. That's the only consolation I have out of this. Get over there. Thank you. Alright. Now we'll do something interesting. Get the rhinos over here to help. Clear out this side. Jaguar defending himself with a whaler. Good freaking dealio. Oh crap. Alright. There's one more there. I'm going to try to head off these T1s on this side. He's getting gunships up, so this is slowly but surely gaining a foothold on this side. Why have you got a T3 mass extractor? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. Alright, Swarm of Pillars is starting to work out. Where is my field NG? There's my field NG. There we go. And you 3, accompany him. You do not need to build another field NG. And you need to make a real T2 engineer. So there we go. Pillars galore! Do 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 do. All right, Heaven, you saved my butt. Killed off V, who would have surely owned me. I'm gonna save your butt with some pillars. The least a buddy can do, right? You need to stop that. You need to come back here and begin making some lovely drones. Yes, I do realize that I am doing this in possibly the least efficient way that exists, but I don't particularly care. Alright, we're going to go T2 radar on that one. I have a T1 up front. Good, good, good. Ah, so you're finally coming to respond after I reclaim the entire base. Good. Okay, so here comes attack missiles. Let's see if we can move forward enough. Actually, the ACU is right there. I'm going to come to this side and try to kill all the build power. I think that's the better way to do this. Also, there are Cerberus turrets over there. So let's go for this side. Yay! Alright, we've got T3. Let's drop a Sam. Because reasons. Let's drop another couple of T2 P-Gens because I'm going to power stall at this rate. There we go. Alright, so the goal here is to kill all the build power. And therefore make it where he cannot use all of his mass. That is the goal. And he is going to do his best to not let me do those things. Dang it. Get away from me with your stupid Cerberus turrets. Not the way this is supposed to work. Alright, ASF versus Interceptors. Does not go like you would think it would in most occasions. Especially if they have a pile of inties. Alright, T1 point defense there, so we're just going to continue up this way. There's a T2 gen up there. Some other valuable things that can be killed, and he has a T3 HQ, which means that we need to start moving on some Percivals. We're going to go T3 right there. I'm going to go that way. Get a little bit of eco down. Let that one finish, and then we'll go for the others. There we go. Now let's start moving forward just a little bit and making things interesting for them. Oh, look. The Whalers have claimed a victim. Apparently, I think my tanks played some role in that anyway. Because most of them died in the ACU nuke. But definitely give all props to Chief Jaguar for getting those Whalers out. Alright, a Ravager. Just to make them quake in their boots. Wow, that was a waste. A full firing cycle on a T1 Engineer. Such efficiency. Okay, so you guys go ahead with this. There we go. And the T3... Oh, crap. You got my mechs over here. Well, that's a shame. Let you go out here and build some protection. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we got another T3 ACU right there. Which means that he may very, very well start with some very interesting things, such as Yathatha's. Hopefully not. Get out of my way walking, please. Thank you. Okay. See how that works out. And let's do that. Yay for having overkill TMD. Oh my goodness. Alright, Heaven's coming up. That is a shield commander. Okay. And you, let's stop you. Go T3. Go Percivals to the front. Stop you. Join all of you back up. Go that way. Bring the pillars up. Take all of you guys. Go down here. Yes, I know that I am mass stalling quite brutally, but I am trying to prioritize the mass extractor upgrades with the amount of assistance on them, which is so far working out reasonably well. And he's dead. He decided to just run into the T3 point defense. Maybe he didn't realize there were 3 of them. Or maybe he did realize and just didn't want to live anymore. One way or the other, he's dead, Jim. Okay. I'm just going to chillax here for a moment. I might get resource allocation as soon as these mexes go down. It would probably be a good investment. Doop, doop, dunk. Alrighty then. Mech Machine. Well then. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot left to play for, man. I don't think Mech Machine ever realized that it was random. Like, he went that entire time just assuming that, wow. Oh, okay. Tell us at the start. Yeah, because at least then you can compensate. I guess that is true. Trade bases or something. Not really. I am being facetious with that comment. Does COM air nuke damage structures underneath it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, man. Well, your loyalists might be a little too late, bud. Well, there's no point in going back to the airbase now, so I'll just kill what I can here of the economy. Guys being slowly whittled down. I'm just going to walk in. Get the gun upgrade first. For obvious reasons. I'm not going to go Billy. I'd never get it done. He just quit before then. Alright, so... Egen, walk. And you two, I'm gonna make Percivals. Because Percivals are awesome. Percivals are the best. Come on, just get your power done, buddy. Or I don't suppose I need these 2 shields anymore. So that would also help. And these are for pathfinding issues, basically. I am using them on a group of 3. Oh, well, hello. He walked right on over. I'm using them on a group of 3 so that the drones swap between the factories to account for the roll-off time. If I was doing this with hives, I would just pile up a bunch of hives right there. And as long as the units are always ejecting to the left, then you're not going to encounter pathfinding issues. Same as why I was clumping the engineers right here and assisting the ground was what I was trying to do. And if you assist the ground, one of the 3 factories will always have a unit producing in it, and so the engineers, instead of moving around out of that spot, will just assist the factory. It works fantastically well. Alrighty guys, that is going to wrap it up for today. 2 pretty dang good games, 1 casted, 1 that we won, and that one horrifically imbalanced one. This one was kind of sort of balanced, but Heaven definitely knocked it out of the park with that drop on V, eliminating the strongest player first, and it went downhill from there. Anyway, that is going to wrap it up for me. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget that next week there is still a variety of content coming out on the channel, so tune in if you wish, and I will see you guys in the next one.